Hey Catherine, okay, I just wanted to record this little video here to kind of give you an idea of where we're headed with this thing and make sure you like what I've done so far before I continue. Um, so what you see before you is the beginning of the new site. We've got the new logo up here at the top, and the slider images here. We can put really any category in here. We've got room for about up to maybe 6 or 7 different ones of these. You know, you can have as many or as few as you want, but I thought, you know, having one for owners, what I did here is, let's go to this owner one. See where it says view the listing? This is what it says for all of them right now, but this will all get changed. So we're just going to take a look at the for owners one right now. And then I took this content. This was a article I think that I wrote for your first blog. So anyway, just, you know, you could have anything on this page that would pertain to owners and why they may want to hire you as opposed to hire somebody else, or, you know, like I said, anything that you might want on this page you can have. And then, you know, the heading at the top of here would be for owners. Then I've got another one for meet the team. So there's your bio and your picture, and then as your staff gets me their info, we'll put it right here. You probably see the video here. I'm going to go over that in a second. Let's go back to here. So this next one would be listings. So you can access the listings a couple different ways. So right down here, there's going to be room for, I believe it's either 6 or 8 of your like featured listings. So you could put, and I'll show you how to put all of these here. I've only put in 2 so far. So basically you would have 2 here, and then 2 below, and then 2 more below. I think it might be either 6 or 8 where we could actually put them on the home page, and you can switch those out as often as you wanted. And then people could also find them by searching. I don't know if you ever put homes for sale on your website, or you could if you wanted, or just homes for rent. So they could choose any one of these categories. So they could choose it by whether the home is for rent or for sale. They could choose it by city, and we can add more cities here. Whatever we need, this can all be changed. Or they can choose by bedrooms, or they could choose by number of bathrooms. So for instance, if they knew they wanted a house that was 5 or more bedrooms, they would just simply highlight that and then click on view, and it would show them any listings that you have that have 5 or more bedrooms. Now right now obviously there's not any on here, so you get this right here. But let's go to this. So homes for rent, if they just wanted to look at all of your homes for rent, they would click on view right there, and it'll give them the entire list. So what you would see here is, 10, 15, 20, however many listings you wanted to have here, or they could become a little bit more specific. So like if we do just Moreno Valley, you're going to see the Gorian Court home populate, but the other one should go away. Yeah, so it'll just do it by city. So that's the what do you call it? The navigation in terms of people finding what they want on your listings. So going back to this home page, then I also took the, well, hold on one second. I put in this contact us page, so if somebody just wanted to submit a quick question, either through email here, or they could call. I'll change this font so that it's easier to read. That's all formatting stuff. That'll happen later, but somebody can contact you that way. Or I went in and inserted, I took that rental application from the old website, and I put it into here, so it's basically the exact same form that you had in the previous site. I took the services stuff that you had on the old site and just transferred that over. I'm starting to move over the blog posts, so here's a couple of them that I've moved over. So basically when you click on blog, it just shows you an excerpt. It doesn't show you the entire article, because doing that makes them kind of hard to read. And so then when somebody finds the one that they actually want to read, they click on more down here and it'll show them the entire thing. Okay, so that's pretty simple. The utilities, I'm not sure if I did put those in already. Okay, so here's your utilities list. And then you've got your login. Click there. It takes you to the login where tenants can pay their rent, or the homeowner portal takes them there so they can log into their account online. Okay, so that kind of gives you an idea of where we're going. Now with the video, I'm going to go back to this home page. Probably the easiest way to do the video is having it right down here, and I'm going to have my programmer widen this area out so you see more about us, but then it ends, you know, right here in terms of the width. I'm going to have him extend this out as much as it can be extended out, and that way we can have the video bigger and we can put it there. The other thing I'm going to ask him, I'm not sure about this and how tough of a programming issue it is, and like I told you at the beginning, you know, I try to keep the cost down for you as minimal as possible, but there are certain things that I don't do because I'm not a web programmer, and if we need to get a web programmer involved, then it could accrue some additional cost. But what I'm going to ask him, because I think this would be kind of cool, if we could take this logo and we can move it over to the left side and then take your video and put it up here over on the right side. I think that would be kind of a cool deal, because the first thing people would see when your website popped up would be that video. Now, two things, I don't know if that's even possible to do, and if it is possible, I don't know how tough of a job it would be, so I couldn't tell you what it would cost, if anything, additional to have a programmer do that, but I'll just look into it for you and then let you know your options. So anyway, that's kind of where we're headed. You know, I'll continue to add some properties, and I'll continue to add some content, and you know, build step by step, but just wanted to make sure you liked what I had so far. So get back to me if you've got any feedback or questions, comments. Oh, and also these pictures that are in here, we can put any picture in there. The biggest issue with photos, in fact this is an issue with the entire site or any site, is that the pictures have to be the right size in order to not appear blurry or you know, stretched out or anything weird. So like if you notice this picture here, it looks like it's really stretched out. So there's specific sizes for the photos that we'll have to go over. What you might want to do, and I would really suggest this if you really want to get the best look on this site, is to investigate Photoshop a little bit. I don't know if you use Photoshop or if you ever have. I'm not a Photoshop guy. I leave that up to guys like Jerry Lund, who can do stuff like this real easily. But if you don't want to have to pay somebody to do it, you may want to look into Photoshop, where you can actually go in and change the sizes of your photos. Now once you learn how to do it, it's the same for every listing that you put in here, because let's view the listing. So what we end up with is, come on, there we go. So it's a image that's basically the same size, and then we have, on this one I don't have any other ones in here, but we can put, there's room to put other thumbnails in here so people can see other pictures of the residents. So what we'll want to do is just kind of investigate the size that those pictures need to be, and then if you want to take the time to learn Photoshop, you can actually have some pretty good looking pictures in here, and it looks pretty sharp. But you'll see here when they click on the listing, then it gives you the features of the listing, it gives you the description, which I just pulled out of your existing site, and then I think contact an agent takes you to email, I can't remember, yeah. So if you click contact an agent, it actually opens up email for the person so that they can email you, and then it automatically inserts Google Maps, which is kind of a cool little feature. So someone clicks on your listing, they want to go see it, they don't know where it is, boom, there it is, they click on it, and they can actually get directions because it's integrated with Google Maps, so it tells them exactly where to go, and that all happens automatically just by you plugging in the address the proper way in the back end of the site. So anyway, a few more features there. So I'll continue to update as we go along. But like I said, this is kind of the direction I'm heading. Hopefully you like it, but let me know. Talk to you soon. Bye.